But with that, is we're gonna get into this next topic and really bring the main attention for this episode. You know what I mean? Because first things first, we want to make sure y'all are good mentally out here with us. You know,
Yeah,
first really spiritually, but we gonna bring that into the next episode, so y'all stay tuned for that.
yeah,
I mean, but on this one, we know mentally right now it's a tough situation in this world. Period.
it is.
On the United States, but this world. Period. And you know, understanding who and how to deal with certain things mentally. You know what I mean? It comes with I believe taking the first steps to knowing what is and what isn't in this mental world. You know what I mean? And understanding the signs. You know what I mean? Trying to be aware for people, not only just yourself, but to help with people and what they're dealing with as well. You know what I mean? Because if you can identify the signs of what is and what isn't, you know what I mean, then you can go to identifying the solutions and identifying the problems and understanding that it's okay to have those things. You know what I mean? And accepting that. And then being able to get better. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Identifying that you have a problem so you can get better and have a system and a support system and taking the right steps to fixing that problem. You know what I mean? Because everybody, and you know what I mean? Everybody, you gotta watch what you say, like you said, you know what I mean? Because everybody ain't sensitive to certain things. It's not that they too sensitive. Some niggas is just crazy.
Some niggas are just crazy, man.
Some niggas is crazy, and they ready to,
Right.
you know what I mean? And God forbid it be that day for you,
Yeah.
just because you not taking it serious enough for them.
This subject matter is it's it's real personal for me. It's truly personal for me. For those that don't know, I've been dealing with um this shit for about 10 years. I have a I have a very rare case of OCD. The best way to explain my OCD is like a Jeffrey. Have you ever had a Jeffrey before, old chap? Um, a Jeffrey is like a blunt with multiple drugs. So you have different fucking effects from multiple variations simultaneously triggering your behavior and your subconscious, all based off that one thing.
Mm.
Um,
I say haven't had that. No.
yeah, it triggers your impulses. My shit, it triggers the way that I look at shit. It triggers the way that I think about things, and then I overwhelmingly overthink a lot of shit. And at the time when all the shit was going on, I was engaged. I'm not gonna talk bad about the girl, but
No, you can talk bad about it. You know, fuck with you.
trust me, there's some things I would say, but
Oh no, fuck
this
with
this ain't the time and the place for that. It's you gotta realize when you're dealing with anything of mental illness, it affects the people around you. And so, sweetheart, if you watching this shit right now, man, I have to say I'm sorry I'm sorry for the stress that you had to endure. I can't apologize for something that I can't control. Because you know what I'm saying, obviously when these things happen, it's beyond your control. And all you're trying to do is stay afloat and
Yeah.
not allow that shit to get the best of you because you're already in a weird spiral. The success of anybody dealing with this is based off those that you keep around you. And it is no worse feeling than feeling like you're by yourself. While you got all these things going on and you're trying to make sense of it, and you have no other avenue, you have no direction, you have nowhere to go, it's a very, very unsettling feeling. Very unsettling. Um, like Kevin Hart stated it best. Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!
Help me.
And the fact that no one comes when you screaming out help. That's the shit where nightmares come from. Like it really is, man. To be in a real dark abyss and to not feel like you have no way out. Very unsettling. It was so bad for me that at a certain time I wasn't even able to eat normally. And not being able to eat, nigga Skeletor have shit on me at all. It really got serious. Truly, truly fucking serious. Now, I'm not going to I'm not gonna badmouth my family or those that were in my life around that time.
Talking the mic for me.
It was I'm not gonna badmouth them, but it was very difficult for anybody to understand, especially in the Black community. You know what I'm saying? Like these are things that we're not so used to dealing with. You know, we talk about mental health now, but like this was what 2010, 2011. Like those conversations weren't being had at that time, at least where I was around. And for someone to present these issues to anybody and for them to not know how to receive it, you know, it's going to happen. You know, my brothers, I love my brothers, man. Motherfuckers are ignorant at times. You know, they'll make jokes about a lot of shit, and you know, even when things are serious, and I couldn't even tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it fucked with me that I couldn't even come to them about it. But when I did come to them about it, just like I thought. But I know that they don't mean, you know, they don't mean no harm or nothing. They're just my brothers. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you really don't feel like you can go to anybody, like it can be very, very overwhelming and just stressful to like try to cope and take it all in because you know at some point in time you have to realize that nigga you are your big brother. You have to be your best friend. You
Yeah.
gotta hold yourself down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the sad fucking reality about all that, you know.
But it gets better with yourself. You know,
Yeah,
no, that's all that. That's because that's the main thing first. We want to make sure everybody takes care of, you know what I mean, their mental, like you said, more importantly, they spiritual first,
Right.
hopefully.
Because it's human to want someone to be there for you. And you know what I'm saying? It's not wrong to ask for help by any fucking means, man. But you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of like what Deuce was saying, man. Like, this is a spiritual matter. This is spiritual warfare. And, you know, when you're dealing with spiritual warfare, the only person you can look to in this regard is God.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the truth about that, man. You know, I was told I had demons and I had the door slammed in my face. That's a very weird place to be in, to be told that and then to be shut out, you know. But going to what you were saying, man, you know, just people
Yeah,
gotta be there.
yeah. People gotta, they gotta keep their head up.